Okay, get ready. We're going big time. On a big boat. 136 feet long, to be exact. It's the Wild Goose, and its claim to fame is that it used to belong to John Wayne. It was his pride and joy. Well, these days, it's owned and operated by Hornblower Cruises, who were nice enough to take us around Newport Bay on what has to be one of the most historic boats anywhere in California. We're on board the Wild Goose. It says it right there, Newport Beach, California. And I'm standing with, introduce yourself to everybody, Bert.
My name is Captain Bert Menschall.
And he was a captain, too. You were the captain for?
John Wayne. For the last 3 years, he was alive.
And before that, you were first mate on board this boat for 13 years.
That's correct.
So this was John Wayne's boat for 16 years, right up until he died.
That's right, yeah.
Well, what was it like? I don't even know where to begin. How do you tell the stories of John Wayne and the Wild Goose?
Well, I feel very lucky to be on board at the time. My brother got me the job.
Now, when did you first meet John Wayne?
Oh, it was about 6 months after I joined the vessel. We were in, I think it was La Paz, Mexico. And he showed up. We didn't meet him until the next morning. They arrived in the evening. And so anyway, the captain asked me to meet the Duke. So we stepped into the main salon on the lower deck. And we had a little small talk, how I served a 5-year apprenticeship as a ship's carpenter, etc. And then all of a sudden, I noticed him looking at my new shoes. And he goes, and then walks up to me, puts his hand on my shoulder. Bert, always spit on new shoes for good luck.
He spit on your shoes?
Right.
That must have scared you to death.
I was dumbfounded.
Was it informal on board? How did that work when he was on board? Did you know it? Was there a sense that the guy was here?
Oh yeah, we'd be more on our toes. Our tan uniforms pressed, clean, good shoes. He used to get his stateroom doors on the other side of the ship. So he would get up at, say, 7:30 or so, and walk around the deck, exercise maybe 20 times.
We're coming into John Wayne's stateroom. And Bert, this is a pretty good-sized bedroom here.
It looks a little wide on a normal king-size bed, and I think it was made that way for the Duke.
So this is his actual bed?
Yeah, he'd sleep on that side. 6'4.5", 250 pounds, maybe a little more. And Pilar had some stuff around here on the top. Religious, she was a Catholic.
But basically this is...
the original painting that Duke picked out.
Oh, wow.
And, well, originally this woodwork was yellow, kind of a speckled yellow. They varnished it to make it darker.
Cleaned it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's look at the bathroom. This is interesting in here because it's so big. Look at the size.
There's a fiberglass bathtub.
Wow. Look at the size of this bathroom. This is huge.
This might be porcelain.
This is as big as a lot of boats.
A little hotel.
Yeah.
But there used to be a crack in the bottom of this tub when it was a fiberglass, a right angle crack around here. And we'd fix that thing over and over again. It kept re-cracking, you know. But
you remember every little detail about this thing.
Sure, I know every square inch of this thing.
Now, walking down here, this pretty much looks like the way it would have looked, right?
Yeah, this is all original except for this higher spot here, the flying bridge.
But all of these portholes would have been here just like
We
this.
used to polish this with brasso.
Did he like to run a tight ship? Did he know much about the sea?
He knew enough, so we tried to keep the boat immaculate like it is now.
He knew about the sea, though, didn't he? He knew a little bit about ships.
Oh, sure. He claimed that one of his biggest disappointments in life was missing out at getting into Annapolis. You know, he may have ended up as an admiral instead of a cowboy star.
So he applied to Annapolis?
Yeah, in his early 20s, I believe.
And just barely missed getting in.
Missed by one place, I was told.
See, isn't that interesting? If he had gotten in Annapolis, he probably never would have gone into the movie.
That's correct, yeah. Would have been a whole different lifestyle.